people are looking for an engagement ring when they come to see me, they're looking for something special, something that has been made for them, not something that has just been bought off a shelf.
Hi there, Simon, nice to meet you. Come in, grab a seat. Simon, nice to meet you. Have a seat.
Do you know anything about diamonds? I think the first thing that they want to know is, can I actually do what they want? Put them on the hand. This is a good way to view the stones because you get to see them on your skin. But also, initially we would look at what stones are going to be used in the ring, and that sometimes requires some education.
Oh wow.
Go through the quality of the stones with them because it can be a confusing thing. It can be a daunting thing. I just try and make it as easy and as simple as possible. So now I'll just get your finger size, so give us a look at your hand. The next thing to do is to determine what the finger size is going to be. The size of the stones that I'm using and the finger size, those two measurements determine everything about the ring. Then I would make a few sketches, rough sketches. From the side, the basic classic structure, you can convey information like a lot more effectively with a very quick sketch than you can by talking about it. See the point through through the setting there. I can't draw upside down. Sorry. I've got a big archive of things that I've already made. Okay. I've made all these rings. They exist. They're out on people's fingers.
The square one.
I'll show you that one. I used to hand make everything. I'm a fully trained and apprentice jeweller. But when I saw what I could do with the computer-aided design and computer-aided manufacture, it just made more sense to me to use those as a tool to make my jewellery. So this is what I would be creating your ring with. It enables me to show you pretty much exactly what you're going to get. It's very easy for me to make adjustments.
Oh wow, okay.
And send it through to you.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I've got two assistants. Hannah is my office assistant, so she deals with a lot of the inquiries, so she's usually the first point of contact for people.
Okay. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you. Bye.
I've got Jenny, who is my jewellery assistant. Me and Jenny work very closely together on the design work. So Dave and Rebecca came in last night.
Yeah.
Can you get there's a job on, you get that up on your screen, and I'm not really happy with the angle of the shoulders that I've done. So that's what they're looking at. Sometimes I will do part of a model and she will finish it off, or I will do the model and she will do the renders, which are the photos.
So if I slim them down slightly,
Yeah.
I was thinking possibly it would look quite nice if we rounded the shank a little bit more.
Yeah. So she's under my guidance, creating things in the way that I want them to be done in my style. After that, there's another bit of software which happens between the computer design software and the printer, which breaks those models down into layers. Then it will go onto the printer. One of the 3D printers produces a wax model. My other printer produces, it's like a plasticky resin. Essentially, they're both doing the same thing, producing something, a master pattern that can be burnt, that can disappear and leave behind a negative space that you fill with metal. It's an ancient technique. The Egyptians used it, the Chinese, everyone used it, but it just depends on the level of technology you're using. So the ring comes back, and then I work on the rough casting to get it to a point that I can polish it. Then it'll go off to the assay office to get hallmarked, where it gets tested for what metal it is, the purity of the metal, and that gets stamped. It also gets stamped with my maker's mark. Then I would polish the ring using a cotton mop on a motor. Then the diamond is set. Sometimes I set the diamond myself, other times I use a diamond setter, that's another trade altogether. Once the ring is completed, I will then contact my client and let them know their ring's ready to be collected. And then yeah, we just make another appointment for them to come in and collect it.
So I finished your ring. Here it is.
One of the
There you
most
go.
important reasons that people come to me is because it's being made for them. It's really important that it's a special experience for them, that they come to someone who cares about what they're making, who cares about the fact that the people are going to be wearing it for a long time.
Good to hear, yeah. It's a lovely ring and you chose a lovely diamond.
So you're happy? Yes, we're happy.
I like the idea that 100, 200 years from now it's going to be an heirloom. That's a nice feeling.